After you said,
You're not fucking let go! Police brutality!
Are you going to arrest that blind man?
Get the handcuffs on him!
Are you going to fucking let me go?
Let me go!
They're arresting the blind man there! He's not the ground, they're choking him! Get off that man!
Let him go!
The Spaniards running, they're choking him! Get off that man! Oh, the carousel!
I can't breathe!
What's his number? Excuse me, what's his number? Number 101 is it? This is what democracy looks like! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest!
Scum, you think about it? Murder me here! I just took her! You made him dead, right?
Darren, what's happening? These police are trying to make the drum run the next thing you know, welfare.
What do you do?
Disruptive city.
Come on, please! Everybody back!
Tom, you okay?
Oh, fine, Randy.
Yes. Who is it?
I didn't stop anybody.
Wait, get the hell out of here! Charming, really nice of you.
Get up and tell you what work. No, I haven't done anything.
You was arresting the number over here? Wait.
He said attacking with the baton. He's just agreed with me that he's attacking with the baton.
I warned you as you could hear. Hello guys, help us get
But when the cops come in like that, there's no way we're going to disperse. I mean, it's complete brutality, basically. Back to the old days of the RUC, it says, you know. The point is to protest against this war, which is illegal, unjust. It's killing innocent civilians in Baghdad, Basra, all over Iraq. Already, UN sanctions have killed 1,500,000 people in Iraq because they couldn't get medicine through. It was considered chemical weapons. So we've got to try and stop this sort of thing happening again. Bush is just taking over power in America. He's just decided to declare war on whoever he wants. He wants oil. He wants to control as many energy resources in the world as possible, and that's what this war is about. They don't care about living the Iraqi people. They just want oil.
The fact is, I mean, there's maybe a couple of thousand people here. That's all it is. I mean, do you think that the majority of people don't really have to support the war and they're really going to be opposed to what you're doing?
Well, I don't think you can say that until you take an actual poll. There's 50,000 people here now. There was a pro-war rally here yesterday. There must have been 200 people at most. You know, I saw that on TV, and like there was no one at it. So there's more of the anti-war protests than there are the pro-war. So you can't say that there'd be more pro-war supporters. You'd have to take an actual referendum to find out that sort of thing.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm going to stand here and see what happens. If the police try any more heavy-handed tactics, but try and support the rest of the protesters in every way possible. We were just linking arms, stuff like that. We're not actually trying to attack the police, we're just linking arms and trying to stop ourselves being dragged away. Then we went around to the police station because they've arrested some people, utterly false charges, sitting in the road sort of thing. And we were standing, as I said.
Did you get hurt by them or anything like that?
No, they dragged me off, but I struggled at first, and then they got me behind the police vans, and I stopped struggling because there was no point at that stage. So they started saying, we asked what they're going to do with us, and they said, well, if we're going to arrest you, they didn't even know if they were going to arrest us. We said on what charges if it was, and they said sitting on the road. We were standing there, pointed that out. It's all over the cameras. I haven't been sitting at any point today. Then they started bringing some of the more struggling protesters back. There were some people who had 4 or 5 cops on them. They were just getting punched and bat-hunned and everything. Police were just laying into them with everything indiscriminately. They were taking women as well, punching them in the face and stuff. They started bringing more people who were struggling more back then. And once they were watching me, just went away, and at this point I just went right and just walked off into the crowd again and rejoined the protest. Darren and Tina did the same thing, but they got taken away again. I think they've been taken away to Musgrave now, the police station.
Number 60, 301 had his back now.
608, don't be!
R12779 is the back now. R12779 is the back now.
R15, who then has a bad leg? R15, keep it up, you're fucking on the same. A terrorist regime, a terrorist regime, a terrorist regime. We are living a terrorist regime, a terrorist regime, a terrorist regime. We are living a terrorist regime, a terrorist regime, a terrorist regime. We all live in a terrorist regime, I'm afraid we're on the floor.
She hasn't done anything wrong. She's the right to peaceful protest. This is a disgrace.
Get across. Have you not heard of Clopwatch? Have you not heard of Clopwatch?
That's the way back. We're coming through there. Back there. On the foot path, sir.
Peaceful protest.
Who goes around the democracy?
Do you beat your way?
back who they dragged off the street, one through right arms. They started bringing some of those back, and they were struggling a bit more. There were 4 or 5 police officers with some of these people just holding them down. And then, like, all of a sudden, they started getting punches in. I saw some batons being thrown about, you know. They started bringing women back. I think I saw some women getting punched as well. But when this started happening, the ones who were watching me had to go off and help their colleagues beat people up, basically. So they just stopped watching me, and I walked off into the crowd. They didn't arrest me. They didn't do anything, you know.
Have your colleagues actually been arrested and taken away?
Yeah, a couple of other people who were with me went back into the protest. We walked off and they went back into the protest in the front, and I got lifted again. And at least one person's been taken off the Musgrave police station, for peaceful protesting.
How would you assess from the police action?
It's an absolute disgrace. I saw a school kid actually with trousers, black trousers. They had gravel marks on them from where he'd been dragged along the street. He said that 2 of the cops were actually sitting on him, so he couldn't breathe. He sprained his wrist. That kid's actually called his sister. I mean, this is an under 18, and they're just assaulting people indiscriminately, basically. I mean, there's no justification for this whatsoever. I think it's a disgrace, really. We can't believe anything that the media are saying. You know, there's very few parts of the media we can believe because half of them are controlled by Bush and Blair as it is. I mean, the fact that CNN sacked that guy who spoke out against it, that's proof of that, you know. What's going on here? Actually, disgrace. It's killing thousands of innocent civilians. It just gets more and more unbelievable. I can't believe that Bush and Blair come to a country which is only barely getting its own peace process into working use. I mean, they're coming here trying to say that they promote peace and everything, but it's just a complete load of lies. They're promoting peace here and bombing the crap out of civilians in Iraq, killing innocent people. A bomb landed on Margaret, killing 20-odd civilians, you know. It's already disgraceful that they come here for it. The ultimate hypocrisy.
Well, we're just heading down Musgrave Park police station at the moment because that's where the people who were grabbed out of the crowds on the protests at the City Hall, that's where they've been taken.
So, our protest, we wanted to jam the war, preserve peace. Everything went a bit AWOL. Police started battling the shit out of people, dragging people off. Jam everywhere, fucking people shouting mad slogans. Fucking my hands were shaking, it was a bit scary, and lots of people have been arrested. So now we're going to show our solidarity with them. Fucking go to the police station and make some noise and just basically show them that we care and we're not going to let fucking Bush kill innocent people and fucking just for some oil and for money and greed.
I need to know how many there was, a list of names.
Keep them on the path, please.
See ya. Sorry.
Okay, so the police officers have reacted on ground to directions given to them.
So bad for me, this whole country. Even if they were going to use any sort of physical force, all they had to do was lift people off the ground. They did not have to do that. They did not have to turn a girl's hair, a woman's hair. By the time it was already dragged across the ground anyway.
You're speaking about events that I have not personally
seen myself.
Why are you talking about this? They don't know about it.
I might say it on BBC later.
So
do you know what's happening in that?
Well, where's that guy?
It's good to know that you're in charge.
I'm here to speak to you and say that you're quite telling that your peaceful demonstration. My duty is anybody who's committed a particular offence actually deal with those people and bring before the courts. And if the courts decide that they have not committed that offence, you know, it's fine, but we still have to deal with that.
Who was the officer in the war that the people in the freedom of the streets?
I would like to make an inquiry about a certain officer.
Right, well,
6277.
I can't comment on it.